Hey, Barry, Happy New Year. Hey, Lemire, Happy New Year to you. Hey, Deb, how are you? Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to 2026. If you're here, if not, you'll be here soon enough. Hope everybody's having a great evening. I'm doing this without contacts on, which actually might help me see the chat a little bit easier. Calvin is under the covers. This is going to be pretty short, guys. I know it's late. At least here, it's 1:13 a.m. But figured we'd come on for a bit and just wish everybody a great new year. Hey, Ann, how are you? Hey, have fun in nature. Thank you for stopping in. Hey, Sean, how are you? Happy New Year. So, Central Time Zone is now in 2026. Next up is Mountain. Do anybody have any plans tonight? I didn't do anything too crazy. Spent some time at my mom's. There was a few of us over there. Ordered a bunch of Chinese food. Played a few games, and then watched some of the New Year's Eve programs and watched the ball drop. And then after that, basically made my way home soon thereafter. I only live less than a mile from my mom, maybe like a mile at the most, so it's pretty close. Hey, Sherry, how are you? Happy New Year to you in Minnesota. Welcome to 2026. Yeah, same to you guys. I hope 2026 is a great year for you all. I'm wishing the same for myself and for Calvin and for all my loved ones. I think there's some good opportunity to have a better year than what we had last year, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, it's nice to be close. A lot of my family lives very close to one another. I don't know if it's Tiffany or Brian on, but I'm very fortunate to have a lot of family close by. I could walk there, but not today. It's below freezing, and we're going to get some snow shortly. It was only supposed to be like a coating to about 1 to 2 inches. They've bumped that up just a little bit. I think we're going to get maybe like 2 to 3 inches at the most. Hey, JH7, welcome in. Happy New Year. Hey, Rachel. Happy New Year. Rachel from San Antonio. So I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but if you notice, one of my eyes is not looking too good. It's puffy and swollen, and I think it might be infected. I have no idea what's going on. It's a little painful. I'm taking some eye drops, and I'm going to monitor it. It's not conjunctivitis. I don't think it's pink eye, but I don't know exactly what it is. It feels like there's something like lodged at the bottom of my eyelid, my eye, but it's definitely nothing. I think it's just it's the swelling. So I am gonna just monitor this, and if it gets worse, I'll definitely get it checked out. Don't want to mess around with the eyes. You just had fireworks go off in Alabama. Cool. I have to say, I don't think I really heard any fireworks around here. Maybe it's too cold. Hey, are you the rescue dog? Calvin, I'll show you Calvin. He's under the covers right now on the couch, but I'll flip the camera around. There he is, right there. And I took like a Zyrtec, but I also I'm taking some Pataday drops right now. There's Calvin. You've heard fireworks and you have 45 minutes left. Okay. Hey, NPP, welcome in. I don't know if I said hi to you yet. Wow, we have 24 in the house at 1:15 in the morning. That's quite a few people. 29 people. I have a feeling I may not know all these people, but that's okay. Welcome in. Yeah, he's keeping. Hey, here we go. Am I Clay Thompson? I am not Clay Thompson. Deb is always up. Yes, hit the thumbs up. That would be great. Hey, Happy New Year, James. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a great evening. No worries, Sean. That's good. Hey, Todd. Welcome in. Happy 2026. Hey, Kevin. How are you? Happy 2026. Thank you about that. Yeah, me too. It's definitely not comfortable. I've been putting some hot compresses on it too, and that helps it feel a little better. But I got to be honest, it looks a little worse tonight than it did this morning. So we'll see how it feels tomorrow. But I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. I think, oddly enough, my sister, my mom, and one of my aunts had like a similar issue a couple months ago. And they don't know if it's like a viral thing, but it cleared up for them in a couple of days. I'm just hoping it's the same kind of thing. Hey, Dennis, welcome in. Happy New Year. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year to you. Who else came in? Kathy Doherty says I'm good looking. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's nice to get a compliment. What happened? Oh, I don't know. I just, like yesterday, my eye just started hurting. And it looks like it's just getting infected somehow. I don't know if it's a viral thing or what, but looks like I boxed about 5 rounds with Mike Tyson. But I'm not too worried about it, at least not yet. Oh, Mario says his Boston is running around like crazy. He knows it's New Year's. That's cool. Calvin was a little excited earlier, but now he's chilling out, which I'm happy about because it's so late. Rex says take ibuprofen. It's probably not a bad idea. Maybe I'll do that shortly. But I took some eye drops just a short time ago, and hopefully that will help. It's not a sty, and it's not conjunctivitis. I have no idea what it is. Yeah, it's down here. Like let me see if I can kind of see it. This is not really can see it like right there, and like under my eye is. It's just it's tender to the touch. Up here feels completely fine. There's nothing there. The white I don't have pink at all in the whites of my eyes. It's just a weird thing. It'll go away. Hey, Crystal, Happy New Year to you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. It's a zombie infection. It could be. Yeah, I've been doing that too, NPP. I've been putting some warm compresses on it. Hey, Fran is in the house. Bausch and Lomb eye wash. Got one for each eye. There are these little cups that give your eyes a bath. Rinse any crap that is in your eyes. Okay. Maybe I'll check into that. I do wear contacts, and I was almost wondering if I should flush my eyes out with just the solution that I use to clean the contacts, just like squirt them in my eyes and see if I can. But I'm not really sure if that would do anything. I guess it wouldn't hurt to try. Could be a blocked tear duct. Interesting. By the way, hi, Jeff. Okay. Thanks, Fran. Hey, you know what? You were looking out for me first. I appreciate that. Extra contact? Like, meaning there's a contact stuck in my eye? Uh, I don't think so. I don't want to mess around with it right now, but I don't think so. I think if it was an extra contact, I would know. Yeah, warm compress. I did do that earlier. I actually took like a wet face cloth and I just like kept microwaving it, believe it or not, like for like 15, 20 seconds every few minutes. And that it feels good doing that. I mean, it hasn't like unfortunately it hasn't like corrected the problem, but at the time when I'm applying it, it definitely feels good. So, yeah, Kevin, you were telling me that story. You had to have maybe it wasn't that exact story, but you had to have a squamous cell carcinoma removed from your eyelid. Wow, that's scary. Yeah, I wear contacts also. I would like at some point maybe check to see if I'm a candidate for LASIK, but I haven't really done that yet. I hear mixed things about LASIK. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, I'm not wearing my contacts right now, Sean. I'm literally so it's bizarre. Like I can see it close up very well without contacts or glasses. Like so I can read this chat with no I actually read the chat better with nothing on than I do when I'm wearing contacts or glasses. But like if I were to turn the TV on right now and try to watch TV without corrective lenses, I wouldn't be able to really see it. So I've been wearing my glasses today just because I didn't really want to put the stuff in my eyes. It's peeping woman infection. Okay, that's a new one. Good night, Dennis. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Happy New Year to you. Gentle massage upward. Okay. We'll try all those in the morning. I did, yes, J87. I did try warm compress. Yeah, that's a good idea, Sean. I probably won't wear my contacts until this kind of resolves. I just don't really want to touch my eyes, to be honest with you, even though I wash my hands before I put my contacts in. Kathy said she had her left eye done 3 weeks ago. I'm assuming you mean LASIK. Sherry, any New Year's resolutions? Kind of. I know it's the cliche one, but I really need to get my health back in order. And this year, it's been a tough 2025 in that camp. So I'm just hoping to try to commit to a more healthier lifestyle. So we'll see. I'm not like gonna go crazy about it, but I just need to, for my own good, do that. And then as far as other resolutions, I don't really have any. With the channel, I would like to try to get more on a regular cadence with videos and live streams. Like, obviously, I won't be going live at 1:26 a.m. on a regular basis. But that's the issue is like I go live at like random times and it's not always convenient for folks, or I don't really give enough notice and it's all over the place. But part of it is just I do it when I can fit it in, but I want to get better at trying to go live at least certain days. If it's not exact times, at least ballpark times if I can. So, and then also maybe make a few more long form videos. We haven't made as many of those. We've been doing more shorts and live streams, but I would like to make a few more long form videos. But outside of that, I don't really have too many resolutions. How about you guys? If you have any, let me know. Yeah, makes sense, Sean. Yep. Hey, Amy, how are you? Happy New Year to you. Hey, Madden, happy 2026. Okay, MPP, I'll give that a try. Oh, Amy, nothing. I was just telling folks, kind of developed like a little eye infection. I'm guessing I never really got it tested, but you can see it's just all swollen and it's uncomfortable. And so I've been trying to deal with that, but I'll be good. You use glasses because you have a hard time seeing far away, like I can see without them, but just blurry the picture. Yeah, I can't see far away without corrective lenses. I need glasses or contacts. I got to have either or to see far away. I do not have 20/20 vision. Thank you, Arya the rescue dog, for coming in. I appreciate it. Is Fran ready for 2026? You guys still have an hour and a half on the West Coast for your New Year's. Yes, health, number one priority, getting older. You say you want a revolution, where you go. That's the only words I know, Barry. But you didn't sneak that one past me. Todd's got 2026 vision. I like it. With your rose-colored glasses on, let's rock it this year. Great attitude. That's my goal. You're stuck in 2025. You'll be here before you know it. I'm not legally blind. Obviously, I can see close up, but I definitely need them to see far away. Hey, Cat. Happy New Year to you. Kissy Cat, welcome in. 2026 is here. Wow, I'm shocked with how many people are like awake at this time. Normally, I would not be. Obviously, it's New Year's, but even I'm just wondering too. Even if I were like home, maybe I'd be up. I probably would be up today, but I'm impressed. Thank you guys for being here. This is cool. Did not expect this turnout. You should see the guy he boxed against. Yeah, exactly, Barry. I'm trying to keep the story believable, but that's really what happened. I got into a massive fight. No, I'm joking. Let's put it this way: if I got into a massive fight, both my eyes would be like black and blue and shut. I wouldn't be able to see anything. Yes, the West Coasters and mountain folks are still stuck in the past. Welcome to the future, guys. Good night, James. Thank you for stopping in. Happy New Year to you. Appreciate it. It's gonna be all right. Yep. Amy would like to get back into the gym, pay off your car. You're almost there. Eat cleaner, save money. Those are good goals. Yeah, I need to save a little more money for sure myself. Kind of got a little carried away with spending in 2025. um, some things were valid, other things were not at all. And yeah, I need to tighten the purse strings a little bit in some areas. I'll still give to causes that I believe in, and obviously I like to support my friends here on YouTube too. That's not what I mean by trying to save some money. I'm talking about saving monies in different ways. Fran says her resolution for 2026 is no dating. That shouldn't be an issue. don't cut yourself short, Fran. Obviously, it's your choice if you don't want to, but don't don't be self-deprecating. You're a great person. You have an amazing personality, and I think if you put yourself out there, the right person will come along for you. Sherry is retiring in 2 months after 47 years of working for lawyers. Time to start a new chapter. You know what, Sherry? Good for you. I've known you for a few years now, and you know you're a very hard worker, very dedicated to your craft, and you know what? You've done your time, and so kudos to you. You have something to look forward to, and I'm sure you'll really enjoy retirement. And there's probably a bunch of people in this chat who are jealous, just like me. But good for you. That's awesome. Kathy asked, "Where am I?" We are in Rhode Island, Kathy. Texas won. You must be psyched. That's awesome. I saw that Miami beat Ohio State. I didn't watch any of the game, but I think that was kind of an upset. I don't think I expected that. Fran's like, anything, you need her to do anything that we forgot to do for the next 30 minutes. Fran, you know, dashing tonight, I assume. NPP is going to go live. Wow. It's midnight in Montgomery. I don't know that tune, Barry. I'll have to look that one up. Oh, Kathy's in Massachusetts. Neighbor. Nice. The future is looking good. Nice. If it was a hockey fight, black eye, he'd be bragging. You should see the other guy. Right. You kind of stole Barry's joke, though, already, Todd, but that's okay. We'll let it slide. He didn't quite use the hockey reference. He used the boxing reference, but close enough. Wow. NPP says, don't forget to poop, France. You don't want to carry any of that crap from 2025 into the new year. You got a lot of snow. We're getting a couple of inches overnight, Amy, from what I understand. Guess we'll find out when I wake up. 49 degrees there. I think it's definitely cooler here. Hey Siri, what is the temperature? Oh, if she doesn't work when I'm live streaming. Hey Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 28 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's 28 here.
Expect a high of 30 degrees.
28 degrees. Barry's asking Kevin how long he lived in Montgomery. Thank you for stopping in. Have fun in nature. Happy New Year to you. It'll be 2026 in 25 minutes for you. Kathy's retired. Good for her. Good for you. That's awesome. Less than a year he lived there. Okay. Yes, that was a good game too. Yeah, I didn't watch any of it, Kissy Cat, but I did see the score. My Bruins won today. I watched very little of that game, but they beat the Edmonton Oilers, who were playing really well, and they beat them 6-2, which is a good score. They've been struggling, the Bruins, so hopefully that win can help them turn it around a little bit. Oh, I'm home, Amy. I'm home now. I was at my mom's house earlier, but yeah, no, I'm back home. Kevin's enjoyed being retired. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's a good gig for sure. I think, you know, there's some people who don't like it, and I just think it's because they don't take the time to do stuff. Like, I think they need to be a little more active, and I think if they were, they would probably really enjoy, you know, their retirement. And some people like to work part-time. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, if you're retired but you want to do something for way less hours that might be fun, you know, that isn't quite grinding, I think that's always a nice little thing to do too, right? A little extra spending money. Who knows? That may be something I would do when I retire. I guess we'll have to see when I get there, if I get there, God willing. Syracuse got buried in snow. Oh, how many Alexas just went off? That's funny. 25 there. Todd Saw says, Kissy Cat, no, I don't watch network TV except for sports. I would have liked to have seen it, though. What program was it on? Okay. 40 years as a teacher librarian. That's awesome, Kathy. I got to go. Sadly, everyone have a safe and happy new year. Glad to still see you're doing good, Jeff. Thank you, JH7, for coming in. Appreciate it. Happy New Year to you as well. I hope 2026 brings you everything you hope for. Hey, Heiner. Happy New Year to you. Heiner Lucian from Germany. Welcome in. It's been New Year's for you guys for a good 6-7 hours now. Paul retired and went back for 3 days. He likes it. Yeah, see, that's good. Some people like that little part-time gig just to kind of keep them occupied. Yeah, Kevin, you're very active. You're always doing stuff, which is good. Oh, I caught up with chat, and I don't see any Barry spam messages. That's awesome. NPP says, I can't imagine not working. I think I want to retire, but I love going to work. 22 years working with the elderly. Oh, that's nice, Amy. Amy says, I'm still on my staycation. Only 4 more days left. Well, you enjoy that time. I mean, I like what I do. Like, it's not like I'm not in countdown mode to retire. I have so long to go, but you know, I think about it a little bit. Obviously, I have a big milestone birthday coming up this year. You know, I'm at that age where I need to, like, you know, give it a little bit of thought, you know, and prepare for it. You know, I've been saving like in a 401k plan ever since I was 21 years old. So, you know, I'm happy that I've done that just because who knows what Social Security will look like when I retire. And so I don't want to just rely on that. You know, plus I'm trying to save up other money. But, you know, the fact that I've contributed to a retirement plan for 28 years has been a big help. 30 years working in water treatment. That's nice. It's all you know, Amy. Hey, that's okay, Amy. If you enjoy what you do, right? A lot of times they say if you really like what you do, it's not like working at all. I mean, think about it. Like, I mean, this is obviously the YouTube thing. This is so fun for me most of the time. You know, and obviously if it ever stopped becoming fun, that's when I stopped doing it. But you know, think about it. I mean, we're not there, obviously, and I'm not expecting to be there, but think about the people who do this job and that is their only source of income because they make enough money to do it. Like, how fun is that? Like, you're just filming content and interacting with people, and you know, that to me, that doesn't feel like work to me. That's just like having fun and getting paid. I guess it's like being maybe a professional athlete. You know, if you're really good at playing a sport and you know, you play professionally, like to me that's super fun, and but yet you're making money doing it. Amy has a pension, that's good. Sherry says milestone birthday 45. Yeah, no, I wish, Sherry. You got to add 5 to that one, unfortunately. Has its ups and downs, but so does every job. Yeah. Several retirement checks, says Hiking with Jackie Boy. Nice. CW has coast to coast countdown on. Having multiple windows on PC is awesome. Listening to Jeff with left ear. Red wine. UB40 with right ear. LOL. Nice, Todd. That too bad you didn't have an extra set of ears. You could listen to more things. Amy just turned 40 in November. Nice. Happy birthday to you, Amy. I like UB40 too. Hey, YouTube Police is in the house. Gary, welcome in. Happy New Year to you, buddy. Kathy says, wish I was 50 again. I don't know. I guess age, it's all relative, right? But eventually, I know as we get older, it doesn't feel that way. You know, you think differently as you get older. I miss the days when I was, younger, not only obviously just because it's fun to be young, but for me, it was just like it was just nice not necessarily having to worry about things like that you worry about now. Um, I mean, just one example is just like, my family, like some of my relatives who are aging, like I'm at that age now where, we had a lot of loss over the last 2 years, and like that's like like 10 years ago, that would never cross my mind, but now it is. And so things are just different. Kevin, you're 40 with 23 years of experience. That's what we say. Nothing wrong with that. All right, we've been on for 32 minutes. All right, it's 1:44 here. We'll end this at 2 a.m. my time, so we'll be on for about another 16 minutes, and then we're going to call it. 40 with 21 years of experience. There you go. Yeah, 40s were pretty decent, Amy. I liked my 30s a lot. It's actually weird. I never really got like hung up on my birthday, like as far as like getting weirded out over a year, except when I turned 25. And I don't know why. It was so weird. Like, because 25 is young. But when I was 25, I graduated college, but I was still living with my folks. And at that age, I kind of felt like, all right, it's weird being 25. And I kind of like, yeah, I was working. I was making a living and saving like quite a bit of money because I didn't have rent or anything like that. But I was just like, all right, I need to figure some stuff out. And so basically at that point, I said, you know what? I got to move out and get myself a house. I didn't really want to rent. I was just didn't want to like pay rent if I didn't have to. And so I ended up, start house hunting. And then I bought this house I lived in at age 26. I closed on it February 20th, 2003. And you're probably like, how do you remember the date so well? Well, the reason why is if anybody is familiar with a nightclub fire that happened in Rhode Island, it was called the Station Nightclub Fire. It was one of the worst nightclub fires in U.S. history at the time. So I closed on my house that morning, and then that fire happened that night. And so that day is forever grained in my head. Plus, there are a couple people I know that have birthdays on that day. So, yeah. Anyways, Amy would like to go back to 31-ish. You got married at 26. Worst decision ever. Okay. Yeah, that was a really bad fire. I mean, it made like crazy news, obviously. What happened was, and I had been to that place once before. It's not a huge venue. I mean, it's a decent sized venue, but they have concerts and bands play there, but we're talking like a few hundred people at most. They did overpack the place because there was a band playing there called Great White, not White Snake, not White Snake, but the actual band Great White, which some of you may have heard of. I believe the song they sang was My, once bitten, twice shy, babe. You might know that band. Um, is Anthony Chihuahua in the house? Is that what I saw? Yay, Anthony Chihuahua, welcome in. 13 more minutes for you, buddy. But anyways, what caused the fire was that band and their team thought it would be cool to light pyrotechnics in the club, and there was just so much flammable stuff in that nightclub. Not to mention, again, it was overpacked and overcrowded, and they had like certain like emergency exit doors that were like barricaded shut, like so people couldn't get out of emergency exits. It anything that could possibly have gone wrong went wrong. There's a big memorial at the site there for all the victims. But yeah, I mean, I think I can't remember exactly what the death toll was, but it was way up there. I just saw Gary say he was taking off his uniform. I'm assuming you worked tonight, Gary. Was there a lot of craziness going on out and about on New Year's Eve? It is kind of a amateur hour for a lot of folks. National Parks Princess says, I remember Great White. I used to play their CD to sell car stereos. 12 minutes to New Year's for the mountain time, friends. Yes. Yes, it was terrible, terrible situation. A couple of channels had footage of that incident. I vaguely remember. Okay. Happy New Year, AC. Seems like it's I've seen videos about it. Yes, I work. You work every night. Okay. Gotcha. But yeah, I mean, there's probably a lot of stuff on YouTube about it if you wanted to check it out real quick. But again, I only mention that because I'll never forget the date that I closed in my house. So I've been living in this home for, let me do the math, 23 years. It'll be 23 years next month. So long time. I just had no reason to move. It's not a big house. I never dreamt that I would stay here as long as I did. But it's fine for me given my current situation. And it's paid off. And so the thought of like going to buy another house that costs more money doesn't really interest me at this point. There you go, Todd. I knew it was a lot of people. You got to call 15 minutes before the next shift. Seems to always happen that way. Yes, thanks for hitting the like button, everybody. I appreciate that. Wow, 100 died. Yeah, I knew it was up there. That's a lot of people. Cal likes this. I know I like the house too. I mean, for what, again, there's certain things I wish I had. I wish I had a third bedroom. I wish I had a garage for sure. At one point, I lamented about not having a finished basement. I'm off of that diatribe. Actually, I don't even care about that now. But I would say a garage and a third bedroom would be nice. Not that, and the only reason why I would want a third bedroom is because I would like to make it like a proper office. Like I could work out of my spare bedroom, but I have a lot of stuff in there and I just prefer not to. And so when I work from home, I work out of my kitchen table. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate the 2026. Happy New Year to you. Yep. All right. Calvin's the first dog you ever saw to hold a sparkler. He's a dog of many talents. Barry. Can you guys hear him snoring a little bit in the background? It's a faint snore, but I mean, you guys might be able to hear it. What do I do, Kathy? I work for in the banking field. I work in human resources. Um, and so I've been doing that line of work for ever since I graduated. I haven't worked in the banking industry the whole time, but I've been doing human resources work since 1998, basically. Yeah, he had a rough name. Hey, Fishing Cal, same name. Welcome in. Todd, thank you so much, buddy. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate you, man. I love the nice touch too. The 2026. Trying to heart it, but it won't let me. There we go. Yes, Fishing Cal. The Boston snores onto trades. Don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Sorry. What made me want to do HR? That's a good question. So, never would have in a million years. So when I went to college, I majored in business management. And the reason why I took that major was I thought it would be a good major. It had like a lot of versatility so that I knew I wanted to do something in the business field. And I didn't know exactly what, but I just thought that would be a good major that could open up, quite a few doors to work at a company in some kind of capacity. Well, my junior year in college, I ended up taking, as part of my major, I had to take a human resources course. And I actually found it very interesting. I really loved the professor that I had, Dean Gemma. He was awesome. And he just made the class very fun. Like it was, yes, we looked at stuff in the book, but he did a lot of like real world stuff. And so in some parts of HR, I found more interested in others. I would say more of the analytical. I love dealing with people, but what I learned was in HR, it kind of had like a good blend of like working with people, solving problems, working with like numbers, depending on what you wanted to do in HR. And so I ended up doing an internship my senior year at this company called AT Cross Company. They make cross pens, those fancy pens. And I worked for the benefits person and the comp person and did a lot of that kind of work. And I really, really enjoyed it. They actually offered me a job, which just happened. They just happened to have an opening as a comp analyst. And so I got that job offer after I had already accepted a job at Fidelity Investments. And so when they offered me the job at Cross, I had to decide, okay, do I want to keep the job at Fidelity? But meanwhile, I hadn't started it yet. I had just gotten offered it, and I was going to start once I graduated college. And then, or did I want to take the job at AT Cross? And so after talking to a whole bunch of people and thinking about it, I said, you know what? I really want to take this job at Cross. I think I would like this job better. It was also closer to home, and it was for like more money, which, it was not a ton more money, but it was a little more money. And so it just checked off a lot of the boxes. And so I ended up taking that job, but I had to call Fidelity the day I was supposed to start working for them and tell them, hey guys, sorry, but I'm not coming. I ended up getting another job offer that I didn't expect. It was a very, very tough phone call. Being a 21-year-old kid, I didn't really know how to, make that phone call without, being really nervous. Like I didn't want to like blackball Fidelity or just make it seem like I wasn't grateful. This fell in my lap. I didn't expect this job offer at AT Cross from the internship. It came out of nowhere. So, but Fidelity was really cool about it, at least on the phone with me. I'm sure somewhere in their system, they're like, do not hire, not eligible for rehire, but who knows? I worked at AT Cross Company for 15 years, and then the opportunity at the credit union where I work opened up, and that's been a phenomenal move for me. It's just a great company. I just really appreciate their values. They align with my values, and I've been able to grow professionally there too. And so, no complaints really. I've been there ever since. I've been there for actually I was at AT Cross for 12 years, sorry, and at the credit union for 15 now. So time flies when you're having fun. Let's see. Sorry, that was a long answer, I know. But I haven't there isn't too many more chat. Hey Nancy, welcome in. Happy New Year to you. Although I think you're on the West Coast, so you're not quite actually you'll be there in an hour, right? One more hour for you. Well, it's 1:58 here. We're gonna wrap up in 2 minutes, like I promised. It is getting late here, or early, depending on your perspective. Yeah, let's all toast 2026. If you have a glass of whatever, cheers to everybody. I hope you guys have an amazing year. I wish you guys health, happiness, joy, peace, love, and hope all your dreams come true. And if you've made resolutions, I hope I wish you luck in trying to meet those goals. I know sometimes it's tough, but I wish you the best in trying to achieve whatever goal you have this year or goals that you have. So with that, let's raise your glass or raise your hand or whatever you got, and cheers, everybody. Best wishes to you all, and we're gonna see you guys soon in another video. We'll pan to Calvin real quick before we go. Hey, Calvin, do you want to say bye to your peeps? There he is. Here's the man. All right, everybody. Thank you for being here today. Appreciate you all. We'll see you guys soon in another live stream. Have a great evening, everyone. Happy New Year, and God bless.